Yeah, so Bonner's gone. DeWanna Bonner's gone. Snake oil saleswoman Stephanie White. You know, oh, we're in constant communication. She's good. She's day to day. Snake oil saleswoman. Snake oil saleswoman is there. It's Stephanie White. And I'm gonna be honest. Shout out Annie Costable, the actual journalist in the WNBA, for breaking this story. And yeah, look, is this a good look for the Fever? I don't know. It appears like she's been just pissed that she wasn't starting. It says here, multiple sources told Front Office Sports the fit in Indiana was off in the beginning. Bonner, who was signed to be an anchor to win with championship experience for the team's young core, was expected to be a starter. So basically, she stunk it up, got benched for Alexi, and was pissed. But it is what it is. Her landing spots are...
So Bonner's gone. The water's boiled. The snake oil saleswoman, Stephanie White, that one, she's the one saying, oh, we're in constant communication. She's day to day, please. Let's be real. Stephanie White has been selling smoke. Shout out to Annie Costabile.
I'm not joking when I say this. She doesn't start for any of these teams. Like, it's a crazy one. She doesn't start for either of the Mercury. Like, the Mercury are going to play. Cole McCanny's not coming off the bench. She might start for the Mercury. Like, does she even start for the team she wants to go to? At the end of the day, look, I'm not annoyed about her wanting to leave. I'm actually not annoyed about her wanting to leave, because she's a waste of 200k right now. I'm annoyed about her taking 6 games off, and then all of a sudden, when more questions are asked about why she's gone and people are fearing the worst, it turns out she just wants to get out of there. You have people fearing the worst for her family. You have people fearing the worst for everything. You have people saying that they hope everything's good with DeWanna Bonner. It turns out she apparently is just pissed off that she wasn't starter.
One of the few actual journalists covering the WNBA for breaking this. Is this a good look for the Fever? Honestly, I don't think so. It seems like Bonner was pissed she wasn't starting. According to multiple sources speaking to Front Office Sports, things felt off from the start. Bonner was brought in for leadership and championship experience.
And again, if there are things that we are not that we're not aware of, that are in our personal life and could have some effect to this, I'm willing to retract what I'm saying, and I'm willing to make a follow-up apology video. But as far as we are aware, we have everybody with concern. Everybody has concern for DeWanna Bonner. Everyone's concerned about what's happened in her personal life, and, like, you know, the team know. There's a reason why it happened with the team. There's a reason why team chemistry's gone. There's a reason why. At the end of the day, apparently, the Fever are forced to waver. I mean this. If you are the Indiana Fever, you do not waive DeWanna Bonner.
She was expected to start, but then she stunk it up. Got benched for Lexi Hull, and apparently didn't like that. And here's the thing, she doesn't even start for the teams she wants to go to. Like, seriously, would she start for the Mercury?
You do not cut DeWanna Bonner and allow her to sign for wherever she wants and you get nothing back. You do not do that. You do not do that. You get something back. You get something back. You have to. You have to. There is a way. The Phoenix Mercury have the salary. I mean this when I say this. You trade DeWanna Bonner and you get back 2 of Katrin Westbeld, Monica Cole-McCanny, Kitty Alexa, or what's her name? Geez, I'm blanking. Heck, screw it, Kalani Brown. You find a way to make the deal work. If I'm the Mercury, I make that deal. I just want to see WNBA from her hoop stats. I just want to see the salary cap summary by team. What these teams have in cap room. So the Atlanta Dream have 23,000 in cap room. The Chicago Sky 57,000. The Phoenix Mercury have 88,000 in cap room. You get 2 of them.
I don't think so. They're going to run with Monique Billings. McCartry's not coming off the bench, so what are we even doing now? Let me be clear. I'm not upset. She wants to leave. She's been a waste of $200,000 this season. What does get me is her taking 6 games off. And then, when fans were genuinely worried88something serious happened, it turns out she was just mad she wasn't starting.
The Mercury have 88,000 in cap room. You get 2 of. Realistically, you're not going to give up Monique Okolo-McCanny. You take 2 of Okolo-McCanny, Westbeld, Laxa, and Held. You get 2 of them. If not, you give us Natasha Mack back. You give us Natasha Mack and one of those. So, realistically, you've got to get some of them. For the Atlanta Dream, with only 23,000 in cap room, you have to basically take 180,000 in salary. Give us Nia Coffey, and we can afford to do this, by the way. We can go 2 for 1 and go for 12 players. Give us Nia Coffey and Pow Pow. Nia Coffey and Pow Pow. Or, let's bring Maya Caldwell back for all I care. Give us Nia Coffey and Caldwell. If you're not going to give up Pow Pow, which is fair enough, give us Nia Coffey and Caldwell. We become better. Give us Nia Coffey and Caldwell. There is ways to make a trade. To play hardball.
People were fearing the worst. For her health, her family, everything, and it was just ... this. Now listen, if there's something more personal going on that we don't know, I'll be the first to walk it back. I'll make a full apology video, but as of now, based on what we do know, this isn't it. It left everyone hanging, fans concerned, and the team chemistry shot.
Apparently, according to the Front Office Sports article, they're like, oh, because of the salaries, Indiana. Bullshit. The Fever don't have to do that. The Fever can get Natasha Mack, and I'm going to talk about this more in a video about options that the Fever can make from these teams. But when it comes to DeWanna Bonner, I respect DeWanna Bonner's career. I respect DeWanna Bonner as a person. I don't. If it turns out that she just stepped away from the team for 6 games because she wanted to, she was a bench player and she was pissed, then I don't respect doing that. I don't respect walking away from a team. And as a Leeds United fan, there is a great quote.
There's a reason the Fever are where they are. And here's what I'll say with 100% confidence. You don't waive DeWanna Bonner just to let her go wherever she wants and get nothing in return. That's not how you do business. You trade her. And if it's the Mercury, fine. They've got the cap room.
There's a great quote from our captain. There's a great quote. After we got relegated, we're back up right now. We're back up where we belong. And after we got relegated, our captain in the dressing room, from people who are already looking for other teams to go to, said this: if you don't want to be here, then fuck off. That's now my opinion on DeWanna Bonner. And again, DeWanna Bonner, ain't personal against DeWanna Bonner. This is a purely basketball thing. And look, she wants to leave. It is what it is. They have that opportunity now. The Fever are going to, even if they cut her, the Fever have the opportunity to sign 2 players. And I mean this when I say this. If you do not cut Bree Turner, it is not good enough to just sign.
According to the cap breakdown from her hoop stats, the Mercury have $88,000 in space. That's enough. You go get 2 pieces. Maybe Catherine Westbeld, Katija Laxa, Alexa Held, or if you're lucky, Natasha Mack. You make a deal. You get value. Same for the Dream. They've got just $23,000 in space, so you match salaries. Send us Nia Coffey and Cowan or Nia Coffey and Peel. There are ways to make it happen. Bottom line, you play hardball. The Fever don't have to give in. You can get something back. If I'm the Mercury, I'd take the deal. Give us Laxa and Mack.
Ari McDonald. That's not good enough, DeWanna Bonner. You have to find a long wing. And I mean this when I say this. You sign her. I'm going to talk about it, but Valerie Ayayi. You sign Valerie Ayayi, and you have her in there, and you make good. You can make good with this. But first of all, I would rather make that trade. I would rather take Kitty Alexa and Laxa and Natasha Mack. And then you cut Bree Turner and sign Ari McDonald. It works. I think they make that trade. I think they do. I think they make that trade. Kitty Alexa is a perfect player to back up Lexi Hall. a perfect player. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was not really doing anything, and I got a message, and I'm like, oh dear God. Oh dear God, no. But yeah, as expected, you know what? It's better for Fever because DeWanna Bonner sucked anyway this year.
You cut Bree Turner, bring in Ari McDonald, and sign Valerian II as a long wing. Suddenly the Fever looked better, deeper and more balanced. Let's not forget Bonner wasn't good this year. I respect her career, always have. But if she stepped away just because she didn't want to come off the bench, I don't respect that. And as a die-hard Leeds United fan, let me quote our captain from when we got relegated. If you don't want to be here, then bleep off. That's how I feel, nothing personal against DeWanna Bonner. This is strictly basketball. If she's out, she's out. The Fever need to use that slot to get better. That's it for this one. I've got another video coming on Fever trade options. Stay tuned. And yeah, sorry for the delay. Wasn't doing anything until I got the message and I was like, oh God, here we go. Anyway, better for the Fever in the long run. Bonner's been awful this season.